How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some jumps and spots as well as some good lines of sight on the map Terminal. This is one of the most popular maps in the game as we have Terminal 24/7 and it is a competitive map as well, so I figured this may help you get some more kills and more success on the map. So we're going to get right into it now, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. So firstly, let's talk about this jump here. If you jump from the top of the ladder there, you can hop onto this pillar and you can get multiple little head glitches around the map. It's just a good one to catch enemies off guard as they're not really going to be looking for you up here. It's quite a popular spot, so I guess some people do sort of know about it more now. But you can also jump across to the other pillar. Just make sure you're doing a little strafe jump off the start of the jump off the top, and you can use it to look across the top of the escalators, outside the windows, and catch people off guard with a good line of sight. And then up next, let's talk about a good jump up to this back window. If you hop on the railings of the back stairs here, you can actually just jump across this ledge. Now, a lot of people do know this, but I do see a lot of people not knowing this one, so it's a good way to catch people off guard who may be pre-aiming the corridor on the right. So, if we jump from the orange ramp leading to the plane, you can actually see straight across to watch anybody crossing into the library, or you can even hop to these boxes and get a wider view of people pushing through that mid door there, and also get a good angle across the map down the corridor. It's just a nice spot all around. And then if you come to the other side of the plane, you can go onto the wing and you can get a similar angle, but you can go all the way across and you can use this to see to the top of the escalators also, through that mid building there and just across pretty much this whole part of the map. So the front of the plane is always going to be a popular spot for people sitting in. Can be a little bit awkward on this game because you've got that box in the middle there, but if you crouch you can sort of edge your way in and get a wider view of pretty much this whole right side. And then if you come to the little entrance to the plane, you can look in this gap. This is quite a nice spot to watch anybody crossing through library, as they're not always going to expect you. They're going to be sort of pre-aiming the windows in the cockpit of the plane instead. It's just worth noting that you can cover this whole side of the map looking through the windows of the plane, and you can be a hard target to hit. If you edge your way backwards with a sniper or AR, you can see straight into the library there. Now, this is a good spot for S&D. If you're watching anybody cross into the plane, if you come underneath the main corridor windows, you can look through that same gap that I showed you earlier to see anybody passing through. And I can't imagine they're probably going to check this, maybe unless they see this video. Now, this is just a handy spot to check if anybody's sitting on the top of the roof. If you maybe get lucky with a jump shot with a sniper, but just a good one to sort of check if anybody's sitting up there. Maybe you're 1v1 on search and you need to get some information on your enemy, so it's just a good one noting that you can do this. So this B side of the map on S&D is going to be always hectic. Obviously you can head glitch on the top of the escalators here to the Burger Town, but a nice little spot that I see, quite a popular one on competitive search. If you hop onto this little side here, jump down onto the plant pot, you have a very good head glitch watching Burger Town there, and you can also watch that door there, which is so chaotic if you try and push it any other way. You can also jump on top, see through the window, and look down the corridor to the other end, and yeah, it's just a good spot. So for lines of sight, of course I've got to mention the top roof. You know, you can cover pretty much the whole outside of the map here. You can jump up on here, get a head glitch into the main cockpit of the plane. You can jump right on the top. You can sort of angle yourself so you've got a head glitch over that corridor and library. You can watch down over the B-bomb site as well, but obviously you don't have a lot of cover when you're standing on the top, so maybe just use this if you know for certain there's only enemies in a certain direction. You can keep your back away. Now this is a nice little sniper spot. If you come right to the back side of the map, jump up on the box, you can see to that corridor push there. And then if you jump up on the ledge through the window, jump into the plant pot again, you can see into this little mid building. You can edge your way out slightly to see anybody crossing over, and you can move to the right, get a view of people pushing up to that P1 hardpoint or the B S&D. You can also see into the plane from here as well. So Burger Town, you do have a couple little head glitches in here. If you can just crouch behind the counter, which is quite an obvious one, but if you come back, you can get a little bit of information by sort of looking through the gaps in the shelves here. You can sort of edge your way there just to look through with a sniper and catch people coming off spawn. And you can also hop on top of the counter in the back or the cooker, crouch down, and you're going to be able to see people pushing down that side of the map. You can do the same off the bin, which personally I prefer, as you can stand up on this one as well. And yeah, you can just see through the shelves as well. You can just slightly see people pushing around that far corner there. Now this one's mainly for S&D. You can see if people are pushing up off the orange ramp outside the plane from the plant pots straight from spawn, so you can call out to your teammates which side the enemies are pushing. So this is a nice little head glitch. If you hop onto the crate, you can watch people coming down this backside from Burger Town over there. So it's a good one for a sniper especially, I find. You can also mount on it as well. So back up to the roof, if you jump across these windows, you can actually walk across the ledge here. You can get a few different lines of sight. So you can actually look over the top towards Burger Town, anybody pushing up that side. So they may not quite expect you, and you can use that roof where the top of the ladder is as cover. You crouch in and out of that. You can also see to the plane here. Obviously you're a little bit exposed from that side though. So we've got a little jump up here. If you hop onto the railing, you can actually jump straight through the window. Or if you just jump slightly lower onto this ledge, you can get a nice head glitch in through the windows here, which as we all know is a common spot for people pushing. So you do have a nice cover if you're coming from this spawn, because it's going to be rare that people are going to be coming from behind you. Just one that's worth mentioning, you can actually jump onto this window ledge as well. You can jump up to pretty much all the ledges, but this is a nice one. Maybe you're going to catch somebody off guard running through the corridor. Could use it to look through the front of the plane as well. Maybe they won't expect you up here. And then up next we have another ledge. You come out to the corridor, look out to the front of the plane. You can actually walk across this ledge out the window. You can get a better angle in through the main front windows of the plane, or the cockpit. And you can also back into this corner here. Maybe you could get a shot across the map outside the main entrance to the airport. But yeah, it's just a good one worth noting that's here. So if we come to the back left of the plane, you can actually hop on the box, and you're going to be able to snipe straight through that left window, watching people push out. And you're just going to have a little bit better cover because you can duck in and out of the plane wing. And you can do the same on the right side whilst looking into the library there. You can also check that mid-building as well as the escalators as well. So just a good spots to know. So guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Obviously we're not going to be featuring Terminal on my Jumps and Spots series, as we pretty much covered them in this. But I had so many lines of sight for this map, I figured it may as well have its own video. But if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Let me know you're enjoying the content being back flowing. But thank you all for watching guys, hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.